Like,
Alan Wake.
previously.
Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell
Fuck
anyone
you.
except my
Give me
agent,
back my
Barry.
son.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom
Dude.
supposedly wrote before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good.
There are good. There's things that are actually pretty goofy now. Haven't aged
How the hell
great.
did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Like my shirt is now in proper resolution.
We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's
Bye.
anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's
Whoa,
Randall.
suddenly 60
I'm the
FPS.
manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
My head is
Right.
animating in weird
I heard on the
directions.
radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
I have a
As
limp.
I
It's
was
intrinsic
saying,
to my
Al,
character.
I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Ooh.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an
Looking for a
island
thermos.
owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
What part of the continental United States is this in? Because I would think that would have to be around... For there to be, like, an active volcano, I think that would have to be, like... I forget, I'm just curious.
Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Hey, mister! Let's play soccer. No, I will not play Shenmue on stream. Oh, maybe a Yakuza game, because those are actually fun.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Like, Shenmue would be probably funny for one stream, and then it would be like... And then it would just be the disappointment of never actually
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
fighting the bad guy or whatever. Especially because I heard 3 was a monumental disappointment. Then it had like an anime series, which, like on Adult Swim or something, but then I heard it didn't
Aw, give me
really
a break,
do well.
mister. Can we just get a move on?
Shut up. I am looking for thermoses and pagers, not pagers like the device, pages. All right, let me, hold on. Ugh, gotta readjust. No, not the actual settings. Bright Falls, Washington. Oh, so that's Washington State, I assume. Washington State volcano. Does Washington State have volcanoes? Is there an active station? Active volcano in Washington State. Washington State is home to 5 active volcanoes located in the Cascade Range, east of Seattle. Alright, there you go. It is rumbly and grumbly. So I live on the East Coast, and we don't... Well, we have, I forget how close Yellowstone is. with its geysers and all that bullshit. But we're pretty, we live in a very, I live in a very stable part of the United States. We don't really get any super extreme weather. You know, we'll get snow. Though that, we haven't gotten snow in a while because, you know, the global warming. Not a really good snow, you know what I mean? Like a really like, oh wow, the snow is up to my hips or my chest kind of snow. Which you felt like it used to be yearly, and now it kind of happens way more infrequently, which is maybe convenient in some regard for the commutes, but it's our planet's dying. We can read this menus. You get a small salad for $1.99. Rabbit food. Okay, I'm assuming that's like a joke. Special plates. Granny Claus clam chowder, or yeah, clam chowder. Sparkling River special, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, yo, we could get a corn dog. I would love a corn dog. A hot dog, big dog. So many types of dogs. Belly burster. Zany chicken fried steak. Never had a chicken fried steak. I've always heard good things.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky.
And it's covered by
Take a
evil black
tornado or
goo.
Something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Alan, why did you choose to do this investigation right when nightfall's about to happen? Hurry up, sir. Hurry up, sir.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
That's not
Sure,
better.
Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died.
But did she have the moves like Jagger? Did someone leave a coffee mug over here? Or thermos? Something. Nice. Tire swing. Wagon with physics. Everything has physics now. It's the future. Hello? Oh, she's like possessed by evil demon. Let's see what happened. Hello? Are you possessed by evil demon darkness?
Welcome to...
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Slurp.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Oh right, it wasn't about to be night. They get drugged. Oh fuck.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
It's hiding in Barber's skin.
your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
No! I do not want to finish anything.
The lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Wait a minute, this isn't Paper Mario.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Same.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an
We're talking about this is Paper Mario. Look, there's some paper right there.
I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster.
She has the moves like Jagger.
My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
This is not how I would be animating, I guess, if I saw myself on a TV. Typing things, oh, she really liked me. The girl here really likes me. Look at me being an actor with my face. And I remember when this game first came out, I was like, wow, it's so real looking. His actual in-game model looks like his real face. But yeah, we're playing more Alan Wake. Look, believe in change. We played this a little bit. Not a few weeks ago.
Rose took a day from
I'm gonna try and finish it.
I had less
It's not a
than
long
12
game.
hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out.
Which
once
is
I got
weird.
on the
Try
road.
refreshing, I guess. Sometimes maybe you need to refresh the browser or something like that. Because right on mine it says Alan Wake. Oh god. I forgot I'm still in the game. Let me double check that. I'll refresh my page. Yep, it still says it says Alan Wake. That's a awakened boy. Wait for it to close your window. That doesn't really happen to me as much anymore because I usually mainly shut down my computer. I don't put it in sleep mode. Instead of me streaming for 24
Barry was
hours.
out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Well, we won't be getting there anytime soon. I do not have the availability to do a subathon like that.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diary. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day.
Yeah, she's fucked up for life. That's fucked up for life talk. I was possessed by an evil demon of darkness, and now I'm fucked up for life talk.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I
Not
have
my
to
gun!
find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible.
I need
There
the
was no
gun
time
to do
waste.
gun things. I would like to do a subathon someday, but that's not gonna happen until, like, this can be my job forever. I need manuscript.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Are they having a three-way in there? Now, if I was that guy, I probably would be also kind of suspicious. Be like, these two random dudes come and then they're just there for hours. Hello.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
What's on your mind, Walt?
I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either.
I've seen evil shadow monsters.
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today.
Oh, is this the guy that was drunk in the jail cell? Something in the air!
Looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower, thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Yeah. I've never been, like, in a small town like this before. You know, the whole, hey, in a small town, everybody knows everybody. And all that stuff. I mean, I live in a very small state. But, I do see a lot of the same people a lot, but... I don't know. Never something like as tightly knit as this one. But I would like to move out someplace like here with a lot of mountainous ranges like this and pine trees and stuff. It's my kind of environment. All right, hello. Yes.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
You legit don't even know if I've done much.
What you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI. Get him up, Hemingway. You're under arrest. You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slade.
This has escalated very quickly.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy. Get after it. Don't let him get away. Hey, move it. I'll have you shot if you let him get away. He was right there.
Cannot remember how to run. Oh, it's B. Hold B. Mortal Kombat's pretty fun. Story's cool. Neato. The NetherRealm story modes are usually always pretty fun. Oh, there we go. Hold on, I am escaping the police.
There he is! Freeze!
Oh, too tired. I'm running for the police, but I'm
Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Fan out! Thomas!
Ah! My leg! I'm going to continue to slip. And continue to go away. There's another page. I can learn more of the deep lore of Alan Wake's.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain.
Very hungry.
It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
That was me. The evil Cthulhu demon entity sensed me. Oh, here comes the darkness. Whoa! Oh, it's so sad for you. There's a page over there. He is very dead. He's probably been turned into a nightmare creature.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
A possession. And they even have like these old type of cop cars.
You stay right where you are, Agent Nightingale. I'm on my way. Out.
I'm on my way. Yeah. I will be armed very shortly.
Search the area!
They are searching.
Stay sharp!
Now they're gonna be like, what the fuck? What's happening? Ah! Andy! It's Andy!
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Well, that's very lucky for you.
Sheriff Breakers, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
Hey,
He's the guy we're chasing.
it looks cool.
Not him. Who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Makes an ass out of you and me, assuming. I like how he's literally like jumping to the conclusion that Alan Wake a Sumo Rider took out an entire, like, unit of cops. This man's Superman! Oh god.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Wait until the demon comes. Here it comes. Oh fuck! I am absolutely shocked that, Jesus Christ, that all this is happening and the entire town isn't already like, oh my god, something's fucking wrong. Like, there's still quite a bit of game of them not believing Alan that something supernatural bullshit is kind of happening. At least as I remember. Come on, I can go up here, come on. I can use the binoculars. Oh, they are very dead. But I'll probably check out the new Mortal Kombat at some point. Not on stream, but you know what I mean. Actually, just check it out. But like I said, I'll probably wait until, like, a sale. Like a big sale. Usually they release like a, you know, a complete edition, like, when they're done with all the DLC. Hello?
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what are you doing? Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
This seems like, I find it interesting that,
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
I get to the radio station. Alan Wake's, like, story is coming real, but the creepiest thing about his story becoming real is not the monsters or anything. It's the fact that if he writes someone to be a certain way, they will behave that way. So, like, that FBI agent could have been a normal guy, but because of the script, it's making him a drunk, crazy person.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
He seemed like a decent, cool dude. That gate is evil. This gate...
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
It's now an evil gate. It's so ridiculous. Let's gotta activate this generator. Whoops. Alright. Not really great when electricity is leaking out of your wires.
The old conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Gotta fix it. Give it a good... Good job. Alan Wake, fixin' man. Fix it, Alan. They call me the fixin' man. I guess that's what I am. Oh. Skate is very angry. Very angry and horny. Anything hidden over here? Hello? Mario? Oh, there's probably like a mod that turns Alan into Luigi. I got to find my wife. What's happening? Oh, wait, there's two individual gates. There we go.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Super ideal.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over.
Oh god.
Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please.
They are all dead. They are all shadow monsters now. They have been banished to the Shadow Realm. I love how much of a meme became like the Shadow Realm. Because in the universe of Yu-Gi-Oh, but like into the concept of a child watching Yu-Gi-Oh, being banished to the Shadow Realm sounded like a fate worse than death. Oh god. Oh. Flashback.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
Big ruckus.
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you.
Sounds very serious.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
I gotta get to him before the cops tell him what's going down. Oh god. Flashbang! You are under arrest. I'm very injured. Epic Doge. It's glowy paint. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm being attacked by cops. And they're monsters. I gotta see if there's any secrets. Doesn't seem like it. Oh god, Shadow Men. We're going. Ah! Well, thankfully they gave up using guns. Now these flashbangs are pretty sick.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
I'm safe now, nothing can hurt me.
Why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for
Oh, like, one sec. I gotta get something. Got turned down the air a bit. It's not like hot anymore, but it gets hot upstairs because of being upstairs. So I have to like turn on the fan on my air conditioner so at least it blows in some cool air. All right, let's get back to it. Oh.
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well...
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you were...
but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Wow, Lorna, you're a evil, stupid bitch. Oh, I can't vault it. I want to be cool. Hello. I'm here to assault you for no reason. What's it? It's Pat Maine. 97.
Surprise! The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
Cue all the cops immediately. Cue all the cops immediately, like rushing over here.
Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run down, Danny Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa, everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Yeah, you're such a penis head. Ah!
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I
Don't call me that. That guy was a huge racist.
Ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
It's just like, this guy has like a vendetta against me, and like Alan has no idea why. And the best explanation is just that the script made him that way. Oh god, it's getting spooky again. Oh, I got dead again. Okay, guys, let's start. Oh god. Ow! Ow! I forgot which button was the grenade. It will kill you. You are literally written to be that crazy asshole guy who gets murdered eventually.
For naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Man, I wish I had like a sexy voice like Alan. Oh! There we go. Gun time. It's gun time, baby. Oh, come on. They always love these. You get like a cool little slowdown. Slowdowns are cool to denote the ending of a battle.
Reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
It's like I'm in a video game. There he is!
I got a shotgun.
Oh! Oh, don't shove me. Alright, that went pretty well. In light, you can hurt them. In light, you can be pretty poggers. There's a page. Hello?
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Spooky. Or sexy, depending on your definition of the word. Uh-oh, here go the shadows manifesting demons again. Oh, don't want to go down there. Alright, we head towards light. That is our goal. Anything in here? No? There doesn't appear to be such a thing. Paper.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Federal business. I love whiskey so much.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
I'm very stubborn.
Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, it was like using her, like, things she said previously to you. This game is so interesting in like, what do you call it, foresight, because like, or hindsight, because, like, it came out at like a time where survival horror was kind of going away. Like Resident Evil was like busy being like an action game and other stuff, so this game was kind of like really interesting at the time, just because like it really didn't have it doesn't have any of those like the camera's really far out, while a lot of future survival horror games like The Evil Within, other stuff, like they still kept that like Resident Evil 4 over the shoulder sort of deal. Just this game's so weird.
Itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Nee. Oh, we have to go up there to cross the bridge. All right. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. But I am curious, like, how they're gonna adapt this game to modern stuff, because obviously for the new game, they do the over-the-shoulder thing. And it just makes me curious, like, how far they're gonna go with that. And also, like, are we still gonna be fighting, like, you know, darkness-possessed, like, machinery and things like that? I haven't really watched any of the coverage for it. I don't like the breathing. Oh god, no! Get fucked, evil ghost thing. Now I can take this revolver ammo. Alright, Alan, we gotta climb this bridge. Alright, Alan, we gotta climb this bridge. You can do it. Do it for your wife. Go and save your wife. Follow. Oh my god, it's a fucking train.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
It was really good at that. Oh, look in the book! Ah! It's attacking me with steel girders and pipes. Ah! Ooh. Oh!
I hoped I could find a car from there.
I hoped I could car. I only have like 2 of these buddies. I think the best idea is to just, like, use my... my flares to, like, just run through instead of, you know, actually fighting the construction materials. Oh. Oh. I'm being chased by barrels and pipes.
The door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Well.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I get a heavy-duty flashlight now. And more gun. Yeah. Pick up a flare. Like you just don't care. There's a lot of explosive red barrels everywhere. Oh no. I did not. Oh god. Not today, Ninja Man. Oh! All right. In the light, you can hurt them. No shit. We know this. I know it. Let's see here. Revolver ammo. All the good, fun stuff. Hello? It's time for my favorite show! I almost missed it!
Thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs.
Spooky, 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 spooky.
Family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlis' trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Super not successful, but now it will be.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are
Huh?
short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course.
Is this a weird orgy thing?
Well, I guess that's the least I... What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth.
Oh, God.
You're well pleased, Nixie Perka. Valor in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young. And all shall be glory. Shh, darling. Be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
He got man-pregged. Oh, no, the manuscript page! Oh. There you go. This one was weird.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a...
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Fun. I love dark. Ow! It's not fair. That is a bulldozer. Oh. I hate it when bulldozers are given sentience by evil darkness. Oh! Haha! You don't exist anymore, truck. Alright, how do I... Alright. I press the button. Take the batteries. Take the butt trees. Man, Alan burns through batteries like... Probably... like no other video game protagonist or any human being in the real world. Alright, anyone here? Nope, that is a texture. Get into car.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to
So
get to the
hype.
coal mine.
So hyped for the rise of the sun. Now we're back to pre-rendered cutscene with film grain and all.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Looks pretty far to me. Welcome to Bright Falls.
I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
He'll either give me Alice or I will kill him.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
But it was real though. Bridge is out. classic horror movie trope with bridges being out. By the way, I keep forgetting that we do have more Resident Evil 4 to play of the remake since the DLC has been announced. I think it came out? I forget. Separate Ways DLC? Which also added Wesker and Ada to Mercenaries mode? I'll have to see about setting that up. Because you all know I love me some Resident Evil 4. It's one of my favorite games ever. That's why my Sona actually wears this jacket.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
He is just... I love this man. He is just a friend through and through. I want him to be my grandpa. Oh god. Thankfully, everyone leaves their cars with their keys everywhere. That or Alan just really knows how to hotwire. Camera's very weird while being in a car. More radio.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Oh, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
That's me.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Aww. Well, I do agree with what the doc had to say there. There's over 7 billion people on the face of the earth. There's probably a good percentage of those 7 billion would make you perfectly happy for the rest of your life. And also, some people get multiple people. Because some people are poly. And I have no idea how someone pulls that off in the first place. Because I can't even find one girlfriend. Watch, one day I'm gonna be like out and about, and like a polycule's just gonna approach me being like, "Hey, you want to go out with us?" And I'm like, "What's happening? What's happening?"
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
It's very quiet. Now, there's something about these, like, old wood textures. Because this is still, like, texture, like, they took, like, photos of real wood and just put it on these, like, flat polygons. And there's something to be said about, like, this type of environmental texturing.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
This is weird. Oh. Alan Wake can't walk downstairs. Alright, whoa. Oh, there's a crate. Maybe we just continue going? Oh god. Believe it or not, these the cars in this game are a little slippery. Ooh, look at the knickknacks and the paddywhacks. You got scouts, whatever that thing is. Old mines. Ooh, reading. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich, but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
It's very sickening. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Oh, cutscene.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Fuck this chair.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Ah!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
I can't get through this door I locked. Oh god. Oh Jesus. You have to go down the slide. Slide tap. Oh, I almost like. Yeah.
Closer than ever before.
Won't lie, I do really want to kill this guy. He's a big jerk. He big jerk, big butt. Can't believe that still works. I love how Alan just tucks that shotgun away under his jacket.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
And then she got possessed by an evil demon. Ooh, a boss fountain. Thank goodness someone leaves a giant crate full of revolver ammo. This really is America. Make them away, toys. Thanks for just standing there. I will defeat you, minecart. I might as well get the free ammo. Some more flashbangs, always good. Get back here. Ha! Got him. And train mazes are always so weird. They show up in video games a lot, weirdly enough. I blame Final Fantasy VII, even though that wasn't really a maze. What's happening? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna climb. Thing is very, very angry. Okay, I have to go in there. And I'll just kill it here. Oh, I can't. Because hurt boxes are weird. Oh! Focusing. Oh, that's an evil tornado of evil.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
I would not like to get electrocuted. So I think I have to go down this way and shut it off. Yes. Don't you hit my car? Forgot how to use my high beams. Let's see here. Beep boop. Now it's Owlf. That break, because Danger now lurks here. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Don't hurt my car. I need it for things. And he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, I have a scop aid. Hello. Hello. Oh, Jesus. My lunchbox! These batteries, I'll take these revolvers. 6 bullets, enough to kill anything that moves. Or 12 bullets. Whatever the quote is. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a beautiful game. Oh god. Right, that worked out. Oh, the darkness. You know, I'm surprised we're actually not going into the mine, like the minecart. I'm assuming this is where the guy was sitting. He was probably like watching us or something. Follow.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness.
So filled.
In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Don't touch me, please. It's not appropriate. That was actually unnerving. I am unnerved. Very pissed off tree. God, that...
There was no way the flashbang grenades were Standard Power Company equipment.
There's no way. Must be in a video game. Oh, it's the goo. It's the liquid goo. Gotta watch out for the goo. And when the music goes, breathe. Take that, electric company. I already see more dudes. Hell yeah. Defeat 50 enemies with a shotgun. We did. I did it.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. "Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent."
What you talk about, Willis? I have no conspiracy to do the murder. Alright, there's treasures over here. Always nice to get some flashbangs. Oh no! I will have to use these flashbangs. Alright. That problem has been solved. The checkpoint. Huh? Ooh, shotties. Shoddy ammo.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
I get a super shotgun.
I got a shotgun.
The shotgun have many rounds. Many rounds to make the living things not living anymore. Alright, this is still very spoopy. You shut up, sir! Flare gun ammo is always nice. There's too many of you guys. There's too many. It's right I shot you in the dick. In your evil, necro-sized zombie darkness dick. Oh no, I am surrounded. I'll press the button. Ow. Very rude. It's very rude. Got a page over there. No, it is not. Alright. I will move on. Into the night. We're going for it, guys. I think my only gripe with this game, which is why I'm kind of excited for the new... I'm excited for the new game. Even when I played this...
The presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Maybe. Well, there's graves here. The one thing that bummed me out about this game, even, like, I'm slowly remembering as I'm playing, is that it's not really that scary to me. Like, I don't know, there's a like, it is trying to be like a horror game. Oh, alright. That was a fast boy. Oh! Oh! Take that, butt face. But yeah, I never felt like a great sense of fear, which is why I'm excited for the new game, because it looks like they really upped, like, the upped in presentation. This really makes it feel more like an actual, like, survival horror game. Like, you know, like Evil Within would freak me out, especially Evil Within 2. You know, even Resident Evil 4 has like its moments.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
A century of nothing. Still a fun game though. Albeit a little... Oh god, I'm being attacked by a car. It's also satisfying to vaporize a car with my flashlight.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
I'm so fumbly. Fumbly and mumbly. It's Great Peak Gorge. Great Peak Gorge, originally founded in 1928, the Great Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements of the Bright Falls Mining Company, built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remain. Great Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Ain't that a shame? Oh god! Oh god, it's a dumpster. Oh! Well, certainly this tractor won't come to life. Fuck. I'm getting out of here! Oh. Unfortunately, Alan can't seem to... to find his bearings in terms of his stamina. Oh, stop. Alan eats too many Twinkies. Just can't. He just can't stop. It's like, I got writer's block. Alice. Oh. Alan, you have to stop eating the Twinkies. I can't stop. They're killing you. Oh. Let me in. Let me in.
Needed a key for the door.
Ah. Up, up. Oh. Yeah, I would totally be able to still walk after getting hit like that. It's totally normal. It'd also help if I had a stamina meter, like I could know when I'm about to run out of run juice. I think the other issue with this game is that there is no real upgrade system. Like other, like, survival horror games. Like, there's no character progression. Doesn't need to be, like, leveling up specifically. But there's no, like, any sort of, like, in-game progression. You just kind of, like, get through the game. Pick up the weapons you can find along the way. Which is fine. Not every horror game needs a progression system. Or survival horror, that to be said. Ah!
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books.
Were you making your way
Papers by
downtown?
Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
And then things got real spoopy. I got a rifle. Oh, but I have to switch out my shotgun for it. That's Lame. I will keep my shotgun. Because shotguns are cool. Alright, Alan, let's get a move on. For all you know, your wife is on the top of this mountain or whatever. Nope, here's the Sassel again.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Oh, I'm sorry, the apocalypse is happening around me. Look, I wouldn't actually be against the idea that maybe they should remake this game in the style of the new Alan Wake coming out.
Birds.
The birds are singing. Oh, well. Bye, Alan. Oh, I'm all floppy. God, no death, like, ragdoll animation.
Birds.
Really just kills immersion. Like, immediately, like, when someone dies, they just become as light as a bag of feathers, and they just flop about. In some games, it's fine. I love it in Dark Souls. You know, because everyone loved it, like, you would dance around the body after beating it and be like, "Ah, I got you!" Why does it make whipping sound effects? Like, as the birds are dying, it goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. But yeah, some games, like, I always appreciate a good death animation. And plus Dark Souls, and the Souls games in general, kind of do a death animation, and then they ragdoll. But some games, like, the model just goes flop. Just immediately once its health value reaches 0. And I always felt that was kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but... Oh. But I do miss the age of, like, actual, like, death animations. Tunnels. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Alright. Yes, wife? Hello?
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
I hate it when my headache is... I know the feel. I know the feel, Alan.
Alice? Alice?
losing it. I gotta get out of here. The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home.
Thick.
They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Sucks to be them. But I bet they were still thick. Alright. It's very spooky in here. And probably also, there's probably like all these particles and stuff. You're breathing that shit in, Alan. You are going to die. Either tomorrow or years from now, where you are diagnosed with like terminal lung cancer. I'll take these flares. Like I just don't care. Another paper.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment.
Judging.
He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Oh, rumblies. Oh god, no. This open, please. Oh. Oh! Alright. Not that way. Sure. Ow. Let there be light. Oh god, he got into a big rage. Oof. I would love to see, like, a video of someone who's, like, in a fight, like a big dude who gets into a fight, and he actually goes into, like, a charge animation. He goes like, "Argh!" and then he charges.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Gotta make my way up the shaft. Oh, what? What? Move the elevator. Uppies. Just have to do this. This isn't really a... at first I thought, like, Do I have to like make a weird bridge? Then I realized, oh, this isn't a puzzle. Then I realized, oh right, I don't need to think. I just need to make sure it's level with wherever Alan's currently standing. It has the illusion of being a puzzle. Yeah. Yeah. And this has been quite a year for video games, especially since we're only in well, I wouldn't say only in September, but we're in mid-September now, and I have to remind myself, Jesus Christ, we've streamed a lot this year. Like, we had the new we had the Resident Evil 4 remake. We had, like... We played Pizza Tower. We played, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, holy crap. And next year's already looking good. Like, there's a lot of remakes. I mean, if you technically want to count Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I don't really count that anymore. But also, like, some of my favorite games are getting remade. Which, like, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, like the original one, and Paper Mario. But also the Peach game looks good. And that's only, like, the beginning. Most of that stuff's, like, the beginning of the year. I mean, Paper Mario is anyone's guess. I'm assuming it's near done, because we saw, like, that trailer had footage of almost, like, every chapter in the game. So I'm pretty sure that game's close to being done. They're just spacing it out because they want to make sure they have enough to release between now and whenever they announce the Switch 2. Or when the Switch 2 releases, rather. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Switch 2 gets announced, before Paper Mario comes out. I would say the Switch 2... Oh god, Alan, you okay? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the Switch 2 is gonna get announced probably shortly after maybe when the Peach game comes out in March. Because the Peach game is like actually brand new. It's like the last like brand new Switch game, it seems. And then I see like holiday 2024 being like, hey, the new 3D Mario! Go get it! Switch 2!
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
I just like Alan's like little, like doing the voices for the characters in his manuscript here. It's also very campy. Wow, Alan, really? I'm sorry, he's got weak knees. He's at least 30. I'm 30 or 40 years old and I do not need this. Oh god. But yeah, I think like the Peach game's gonna come out and then maybe shortly after that, maybe in April, May, Switch 2 will get actually like a direct, or whatever the hell it's gonna be called. I'm hoping for the Super Switch, baby. Bring back the Super naming convention. So then all the future games on the Super Switch will be called Super, then the name. Super Mario Odyssey. Or, well, actually it was already called Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey 2, but then, like, it'll be, like, Super Legend of Zelda. Something of Hyrule or some shit. And then you got like, I don't know.
Another cable car. Just great.
Rename Metroid Prime 4 Super Metroid Prime 4. God, I hope that game is actually still happening. Part of me is like, man, that game's gonna get canceled. I think it goes to show. It goes to show that, like, get away, birds! I'm trying to talk. It goes to show that, like, I don't know. Like, player demands like future games get installments, but sometimes I'm like, when people were like, oh, I want like a new Paper Mario in the style of the old games, I feel like sometimes I'm like, I feel like that's trying to ask for lightning to strike twice. I don't know. Because, I mean, like, it feels, because that game wasn't made because there was a demand specifically for that type of Mario. I mean, obviously, Paper Mario 64 did well to warrant a sequel. But the direction they went with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, oh god. It's like Alan's talking about this stuff as he's like flying through the air. But the direction they went with, oh, still have this equipped, was like completely their own. Same thing can be said about Super Paper Mario. So I don't know, it's weird. Cause to make a game to feed fan expectations and also mean that it could be that these people do want to make that type of game again though. That's the other thing too. It's just that Nintendo doesn't approve it. They're like, no, they want Sticker Star. Damn it. Yeah. Yay! Glad I got an achievement for that. I'm very happy. Alright, evil stuff is happening. I forget if you get attacked by like an evil bear. Maybe that's only, maybe, I think that's in the sequel. You get attacked by bears. Like evil, darkness possessed bears. Can't see shit, Captain. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the future for Nintendo stuff. Yes, yep, Harf. Sir, stop throwing axes at me. Just don't. Just don't. Cauldron Lake, the 18th lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is like, the cauldron is a cauldron lake formed in volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a proper recreational area for area residents. I'm stuck. Cause yeah, like the whole, like, people are like upset with the remakes. It's like, no, it's just clearly they're holding on to their new stuff for the next system, which absolutely makes sense. I'm going to stop in the middle of the bridge, because then I get attacked. This is some Indiana Jones shit. Okay. I'm just gonna run. Oh, I forgot. Alan has absolutely no cardio. Alright, he just hammered through that. You know, I have plenty of these. Fuck you. Dun dun. Chom chom. Chom chom. There we go. Oh, we should read it.
Rod had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
What happened to them? I think one interesting thing I want to know is how Alan ended up, like, obviously, like, I don't feel like he ended up here just by sheer coincidence. He had that weird nightmare before he even came here. I don't think they ever explained, like, how him and his wife got drawn to the lake. Probably some evil mystical shit. And as we learn with Control, the shit happening at the lake here isn't the only evil shit in this world. The entire world is full of just evil, mystical shit. Everyone said, like, Control was clearly, like... People did say, like, apparently, like, Control seems very inspired by, the SCP Foundation and the monsters in it. Well, obviously, like... You can't really adapt the SCP stuff, because it's Creative Commons. Like, it's all created by the internet as a collaborative effort. And so if you were gonna make, like, a film, you would have to, like, gather everyone who's ever been involved with it, so everyone can be properly compensated. Though there was, like, I remember hearing about, like, there was some asshole Russian dude. Tom. CW and TZ. I miss you, Tom. Yeah, some, like, asshole Russian dude was trying to, like, use, like, broken copyright law to try and copyright all of SCP. Just some real piece of shit asshole. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. Getting rumbly and grumbly again. And this chapter's going on way longer than I thought. Oh god. Time to be a badass, Alan. Ooh. Oh god, there's another dude. There's multiple dudes. Multi-dude! Yep. Another interesting thing will be, I'll probably play the DLC for this as well, which I never played.
I could see Cauldron Lake.
I don't know if it's like it takes place in post game or what.
The cabin had been. There was a light near it.
The way this game ends is weird. And it left us all wondering for with like 10 years.
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Dreading. Wake wakes up in the lodge.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
I don't believe you.
Wait! Are you? Wake?
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? They got him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Ah!
Ah. Ah. Well, that sounded gross. Oh, look at the book! Well, surprise, surprise, he did not have my wife. My wife! Tippity tap 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 tappity tap 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 tap. Scuba man! Brr, brr, brr. End of episode 3. Oh.
Previously on Alan Wake.
All right.
This is law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
All right. Fun times. Fun times. All right, let's see here. It is 11:20. It is getting late. Let us raid 8. I was trying to rhyme it, but I just made up a word. The captions read it as radiate. All right. You know what? We didn't do any Paper Mario today, but Ash K9 is playing Paper Mario. They're actually way farther than me, but I mean, I played loads of Paper Mario, so I know what happens, believe it or not. So I don't even think I need to worry about spoilers. All right, so we'll send you over to her. Hope you all had a good night tonight. Little chill night playing Alan Wake with the vibes of Alan. I want to exit game, please. We'll be back probably by what do you call it? Probably be back at least by earliest, I believe, like Sunday or so. I'm gonna try and work on some stuff for stream between then and now, but you know, schoolwork comes first, unfortunately. But I'll try to figure it out. See what we can do. You know, get stuff done. Get some stuff done. And we'll probably like return to this game at some point. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling, how you guys are feeling. I don't know. Something with this game's like, I like it. I like the story, but I don't know. But I definitely want to get back to Paper Mario. We'll definitely get back to Inscription. We'll definitely get back to, I forget what else. And we're getting closer to Spooky Month, so more spooky games will be added to the rotation as we go. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, guys, it's Air. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.
Alright, fuck it. Thank you for the raid and welcome on in. How you doing tonight, homie? Fuck you. How is Alan Wake? Do I just win? I feel like I'm just about to win. Damn, he's so tiny now. What a little man. Gotcha, loser. Oh, I just fucking win! No, I cannot lose! Huh. Well, shit. We saw him do 2 types of attacks. We saw him do 2 types of attacks. 3 attacks total. Like, yeah, let me just sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Let me just like take huff and puff real quick and just go. Anyways. He's one of the easier bosses. I could, you know, when I was a kid, I saw this boss fight and heard the boss fight theme. I was just like, yeah, this guy's probably gonna be a tough badass, right? Totally. I feel like the next